Hello everyone and welcome back to Divinity. As you can see, there is a new member on this team and his name is Jahan. This is the first time I've had Jahan, and as I said in the last episode, I was going to go around the town and do a lot of side stuff off camera. I keep referring it to a camera, there is no actual camera. Off of the recording. And I did that, and I picked up Jahan. And the interesting thing about Jahan is that when he joins you, he says he will travel with us as long as we do not make any deals with demons. I don't know if that's just something he says, or if there will be a chance to make a deal with a demon later in the game. And if there is, and if he's part of the party, I probably would want to say no. But just in case you're wondering where you get Jahan, you want to go to the mayor's house, which is located right here, I think. Yes, this is the mayor's house. And you want to go upstairs into the library, and you will find Jahan. All you have to do is talk to him, and he will join you. Now there's going to be another companion that I'm going to pick up hopefully in this episode, and then I'll try and get some combat done. But first, I'm going to go up to the second floor of this Legion barracks and talk to Aru. Aru is the wizard of this city. And as you can see, there is no Aru here, but there is a cat named Aru.
Great.
So let's talk to him. Source Hunter, welcome to the most humble... What? My most humble atelier? Atelier? I'm not familiar with that word. No need to look so flabbergasted. It is I, Aru, and my other, rather preferred guys. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, huh? Wink wink, nudge nudge, See, cat out of the bag, you see what they did there? What can I do for you? Alright, let's see, what do we want? We're probably going to have to say everything, so let's start with, how about you tell me a bit more about yourself? But certainly, what would you like to know? Let's just say this one. Something like that, yes. Polymorphing has always been a hobby of mine, and I use it quite often. Does it surprise you that I favor my feline figure? Ha! Oh, it does many. But then again, you haven't experienced just how far certain boundaries are pushed back when you tread upon the realm of instinct. Every articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. It's handy to speak in more than meows, no question. Opposable thumbs, I couldn't brew potions or make machines without them, this I freely admit. But to be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness, you couldn't possibly imagine the thrill. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm not really much on polymorphing, I'm just kind of a human, so I guess I can't say how good or bad that would be, but I'm trying to imagine. It would be interesting to be a cat, I guess. That would be an interesting experience. Alright, isn't it dangerous to polymorph like you do? What if you get stuck in the other form? Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent if she enchant me in my cat guise, but I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I? I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar. Alright. I suppose we can ask this. I am but a wizard, a guardian of man and beast, and indeed I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay, but my spirit is a speck of light that shone forth from the eternal sun that is the cosmic soul. My task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature, or the very antithesis of which is my intrigue spun by demons and directors of the dead, hence my involvement in Cecile. You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment, for she knows that her chicks or children, her cubs or calves, will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace, the enfeeblement of fear. To my great regret, none of them purrs yet. Alright, let's talk about Source Hunter business. And discuss Jake's murder. What happened on the night of the murder? I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the grapevine into a rather disappointing meal, I'm afraid. They say a woman arrived in King Crab Inn some time after midnight. She retired to her room on the ground floor, where she was soon joined by a man who had been nursing the same cup of wine for hours. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another figure arrived, headed for the same room. Soon after, a terrible commotion erupted, and the thundering light of magic was witnessed by the few remaining patrons. It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. When finally he did, he found Jake there dead. How and why he came to be there, no one knows, but I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from entering. The traces of magic I felt were vile. Source, no doubt. So who are the suspects? He has no suspects. Okay. Oh, he's talking about Esmeralda. Sorry, I kind of skipped that. Now, maybe we'll establish that she is, in fact, the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if I really thought this murder case would be so very easily resolved, I wouldn't have sent for source hunters. Okay. Talk about his corpse. All right, because we have already unburied his body. His body is gone. Replaced with that of a sheep? This is all very disconcerting to say the least. Grave robbery reeks of necromancy. Could Jacob have been involved with those that raised the dead? It seems too improbable to be true, but nevertheless, you're onto something, Hunter. Do follow the scent and see where it leads you. Is there any more you can tell me about the strangers that seem to be in league with the orcs? I can't say much more, but that they're madmen, all the more dangerous to us because of their alliance with what should be a natural enemy. You won't see me teaming up with a terrier in a hurry. Because he's cat. Get it? Anything else? What can we do about the undead? Those who are raising the dead dwell among us. They simply must be. But even though I've spent many a night leaping from tree to rooftop, watching on a citizen stagger home from the inn, or simply burn midnight oil, I haven't spied a single soul worthy of true suspicion. The enemy is wily. They know us better than we know them, and they've found ways to avoid both detection and distrust. And yet I am somehow convinced that you may succeed with the Legion and I have failed. Call it instinct. Let's talk about the orc problem. Whew, you have flair for understatements, Hunter. I'm sure they are but a minor nuisance in the eyes of a born warrior, but to the Legion they are green-skinned death incarnate. Until they conclude what mischief they intend to see through, or, less likely, they are conclusively defeated, we can but bar the gates and hole up like mice while the cats are on the prowl. I'm not too interested in the ballista. Any further questions we have? No. Okay, that's it. I'll take my leave. And see what they have for sale. I forgot to do that. Alright, so Aru sells Geomancy and Pyromancy spells. Also has a staff. I will need an identifying glass. This is an item you need also with the skill Lore Master to identify items. So... Because I do have an item that I need identified. Alright, so let's put this on the table. And also, what skills do you have? The Summon Spider, Fortify, which grants us extra magical armor. That could be useful, actually. Midnight Oil is pretty good. Actually, let me remind myself with what skills I have. Because like I said before, I'm playing a co-op game. And I've actually played that a lot more, so I don't exactly remember all the skills I have here. Okay. So she could learn... Okay, got it. Let's talk to him again. Not sure about the Geomancy. I don't really want her to have too many spells. Let's look at the Pyromancy. Firefly. Draw your own fire surface. Click on the terrain to create a line until you have reached the line's maximum length. And a 100% chance to burning status. Requires level 4. Flare. I have Summon Fire Elemental. Requires level 4. That's cool. Haste to target could be pretty cool. Maximum AP 4, starting AP 4. Recovery 3. Small Fireball. There's some cool shit here. Definitely think I want to summon a Fire Elemental. I love summoning skills, so like I'm just a sucker for them. Although that is level 4, and we're not there yet. I guess I can save my money for now. But the haste, can I do that right now? This wildfire? Yes, I can. Okay, let's buy this. So 892. Oh, we don't really have a ranger, so let's barter this stuff off with the scraps. I kind of want to keep the ingredients. I haven't done anything with crafting yet, but I'm sure it's going to be something worthwhile. I'll keep the hammer. These things are special arrows for rangers, so I don't have one, so therefore I'll just give these things up because they are worth a lot of money. That as well. This golden grail. What else can I sell? Don't want to sell scrolls, don't want to sell food. Ingredients, sell that. I don't know if there's actually any cooking in this game. I guess I'll keep it just in case there is, like in the crafting. Intelligence potion. Sell that, sell that. Wooden air staff. Nope. Oh, well, that's actually too much. Okay, we'll bring that back, and we will give the rest in gold. I kind of wish you could type this out, but we're just gonna use the slider here. Oh, and just pushing the arrows over. That's good enough, I guess. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna want to give this to...
Bye.
Take our leave. And we're going to want to give this to Tokshen, who will then read it. There we go. There's haste. Or wildfire, whatever. And now I also need to get that looking glass. Oh, I didn't actually buy it. Jeez. I got caught up in the skill books. Gosh darn it. Okay.
Back again?
Give me your stupid glass. So then we'll put that back on, that back on. Oh, really? I can't use the different characters' items in this screen? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Let's see if he goes for this one. Come on, man. Alright, fine. Yeah. There we go. It is called bartering after all. I thought maybe a little less would be fine. I am trying to solve a murder for him. Jeez. Alright, so... I keep clicking on the portraits thinking it's going to change the inventory, but you have to scroll through with this. So now we should be able to identify this. There we go. Armor rating 8. And... nothing really else about it. That's... sucks. Probably give this to Kara. I did it again. Her armor rating is 4. Yeah, okay, well. There you go. And I think I'll send this to Tokshen then. Oh, my robes are 4. But this probably looks cooler. Yeah. Okay. Now, healing is pretty important in this game. So in my co-op game, me and my buddy kind of found that out. So I'm kind of excited that I have 2 healers here. Or 2 people capable of healing. And this guy's better because he has a higher intelligence. Alright.
Sorry, sir.
So now, where do we go? Continuing on the main storyline, we would go into this inn, and we can also pick up a second companion if we do. You know, we'll pick her up later. For right now, I kind of just want to... nah, she's on the way. I'll just get through some of the dialogue. I don't want to go here because there's going to be dialogue that starts, and I'll just skip it. So yeah, you can just click on this, and then just wait. Your party will get there in time. There you go.
On the market, it seems.
Not in the mood for cheese? That excuse has more holes than a slice of this fine Camembert.
Oh, that's odd. This guy... alright. He usually initiates a conversation. You can talk to this cat to get a side quest, if you wish. Just let you know that. I won't show that here, but you can do that. And... where is... oh, there she is, right there.
Greetings!
Medora. Back, devil. Back, I say, or I'll split you from navel to beak. Oh, Medora, you lumpy lummox. Navel to beak, she says. 1,000 pardons, comrade. When you've been bashing skulls as long as this old bear, it's easy to mistake every nudge and jostle for the deadly grasp of a Cyclops? Cyclops? What? Is that how you spell Cyclops? Cyclopus? Whatever. Now, how about a proper introduction? But let's keep our voices down, shall we? One never can tell where the enemy has lain its eyes and ears. What do you mean by the enemy? Hell's spells, comrade. Keep your voice down. Do you want every Thaddeus, Rich, and Harold to know our private business? Any one of these shifty-eyed drunkards could well be a source spy. Now then, I'll explain. Like you, I'm here to sniff out and annihilate the source threat. A source hunter in spirit indeed, if no longer by title. Medora is the name. My hand to your cause and my sword at your side. The Order retired this little old lady to a sleepy town a bit north of here, but no rocking chair could keep a born and bred source hunter from such a flagrant infestation of dark magic. She's very, I don't know. She has like a lot of bravado. Does that make sense? A counselor murdered. Medora, for one, won't rest until the fiend is caught. On that subject, I could use someone to cover my back. What with source demons lurking under every loose floorboard in this city. And it goes without saying that you could use another stout heart and experienced sword by your side. I'm going to say, would you like to join our party? Well, you know the old expression, two's a tea party, three's an invasion. With arcane training combined, we'll be able to face any of the myriad monstrosities that are bound to confront us. What say you? I say it's a fantastic plan. And then Tokshen, loyal AI that he is, will say marvelous indeed. Another source hunter on the team will make us the all more formidable against this wicked magic. So that's it. We got Medora, we have Jahan. Awesome. Now let's go fight. This is the King's Crab Inn. This is where I need to go to.
The fierce stench of frightened source goblin.
Actually, I think that's only roast pig.
Ah, yes, of course. This time.
I haven't heard that before. Yes, but the King's Crab Inn is where I need to go and investigate the murder. But that will continue the main storyline, and that's just going to pull us into a lot of dialogue. I'll say that. A lot. And that would probably take up the rest of this video. So, instead of just having 2 videos of nothing but talking, I'm actually going to go out here and fight some undead. What say you? I think we should have the quest to go to the lighthouse, legionnaires at the church, lost archaeologist. Very good. Okay. Now, let's change our formation. How do I want to do this? You know, actually, this is probably good. You have the knight and the fighter up front. Alright, so what I'm going to do is we do have a fight up here. I'm going to start it. And what I could do is actually go back here and get these guards in on the fighting as well. Because these guys are level 3. Probably going to be pretty tough. Yeah, I think I will. Well, maybe I won't have to do that. For right now, let's just preserve some action points and let them come to us. So I'm going to preserve. I believe Tokshen has Lore Master. Yes. So the higher Lore Master skill you have, the more information you can find out about your enemies by holding control over them. And only Lore Masters can. Even if you have someone in the party with Lore Master, if you're not currently selected as the Lore Master character, you won't be able to see these stats. So let's look and see what we can find out. So right now all we know is this guy has 145 hit points. That's really it. This guy is 167, 124. Alright. And you know what? Let's haste our caster here. Our pure caster. Also the warm status, which warm can be used to counteract frozen or chilled. So this haste spell is a way to counteract that as well. Alright, our mage. You know, I don't even know what his skills are here. Oh, awesome. He can cause the rain spell. That's going to be useful later. Blitzbolt. Can target water and blood surfaces to electrify them. Well, we don't actually have any... Oh, there's a water surface there, but that won't do anything. Teleportation. Throw an item or character up high and drop it to the ground. It's 15 meters. Target can't be moved 15 meters away from its position. Target is blocked? Really? Huh. Well, we'll save that spell then. Staff of the Tempest, that's the staff we have. A magical claw hold deals air damage. Chance to be blinded. Bitter cold. 100% chance to be chilled. Chilled makes the target less resistant to water spells, but a bit more resistant to fire. Chilled has a negative impact on movement. Okay, let's cancel that spell then. Let's try this. Oh, too far. I'll tell you what, we'll just preserve then. And you will summon Max. And here they come. Alright, who is it? Max's turn. Let's kind of get out of the way so we're not blocking line of sight, and then attack. Now, I know from experience that when you hit these guys, I believe they bleed out poison. And the nasty combo is if there's poison and there's fire, there will be an explosion. So you have to be very careful when fighting these undead creatures, because a lot of them are poisonous. And if you have, let's say, a melee guy who's immolated with a fire shield, and you kill something that has poison, that guy's going to blow up and kill your melee guy. Not saying it's happened to me in another game. Maybe it has. I'm going to use a Crushing Fist to knock this guy down. There we go. You can see he's already he's bleeding poison, basically, is what he's doing. And then let's put you up here. I'm going to empower her. That's a free action. And let's preserve. And then for you, let's encourage everybody. It failed on 2 of them. I need a higher strength for that to be 100% successful. Okay, let's... you know what? Let's try the teleportation thing again. Cancel spell. So maybe I just can't drop it on people. Oh, that sucks. Oh! Whoops. I didn't actually mean to... Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So he is chill. Cool. And... actually, no. I don't think I want to do that. Cancel. Let's power up. And just go in for an attack. Or I guess just move up. What I'm afraid of is that if you dash through any area of effect, like this little blood, I could get poisoned. So I don't want to do that. This game has a lot of area of effect stuff, and you gotta be careful. Alright, with her, we can hit both of them with her whirlwind skill, so let's do that. Very nice. And let's just do a normal attack. Alright, tokshen. Let's start her with a heal there, and we will move up. And then you... let's do this Blitzbolt again. Now the thing is, when you're dealing with a high armor target, which I'm assuming he is because of his armor, armor only absorbs non-magical damage, so you definitely want to focus them down with your magical spells and abilities like Blitzbolt, for example. Let's just hit him with the actual staff. And then for you, that's pretty cool if this guy is still knocked down. The 58% chance. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, let's deactivate the power-up, because that actually negates the chance to hit a little bit. I'd rather have a higher percent chance to hit. There we go. And hit again. And again. Cool! 1 foe down. Alright, Max. There we go. This symbol right here means that an enemy has been flanked. If I hover over him, you can see flanked, minus 10 defense. The more people you get around him, or just the better positioning, I think the flanks bonus or penalty will actually go up to negative 20, I've seen. Oh, Max, no. Oh, you poor bastard. Okay. Let's try to finish him off. And I really want to finish this guy with ranged skills, if at all possible. This is what, 3? That's only 3 meters. And plus he's poison and fire won't mix well. And if I have to be 3 meters away, it's a good chance the explosion may actually hurt me. We'll preserve. And let's bolt him. As far as I know, that doesn't have any effects on poison. Alright. And we'll pull you back. Ah, crap, he's back up. Alright, well, we'll just take a chance here. Yeah, because you can see the more he gets hit, the more poison spread around. But I'm guessing since I'm hitting him from this direction, the blood's pulling out that way. So that's good for me. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, I meant to attack him. Oh. Well, should be fine, I guess. Darn it. Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't notice that when I was playing the co-op game. Whichever way you attack, their blood would go out the other way. Good to know. I guess just another one of these. And we probably should be safe from the poison. Alright, there we go. Whew. And as you can see, she is still poisoned for a couple rounds, but she'll be fine. Let me slap another heal on her. And we need to talk, apparently. Kara. Everything... Kara. I keep changing it. I probably will continue that. Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities. It's easy enough to gain new strength when one is carrying an entire team on one's shoulders. I'm saying it. Have no fear, my friend. I'm determined to prove my worth to you by our journey's end. Oh, man. That's pretty good. Let's talk to Jahan here. It is spectacular indeed to behold how quickly your powers grow. There is a superhuman quality to your progress that both impresses and pleases me. Do continue to pursue the depths of your potential with relentless resolution. Yes, seek power for power's sake. Forswear the pitfalls of morality. Forswear both good and evil, the promises of duty and ambition. Let power be the end of its own means, and nothing in this world will be able to stand in your way. That's cool. I guess we're kind of getting a feel of what Jahan's personality's like. A fine counsel. Power, after all, is the very engine of success. You would have me pursue power only for power's sake. No, I want my powers to serve the greater good. I think I would rather say this. And then... Okay, oh, then she gets to talk. Okay. She responding to me. Bah, you show only your weakness. To be truly powerful, one has to set aside everything that may impede its progress. Or, quite so, let power be the means to get things done. Yes. But if it is also the end, our final victory can be nothing but hollow. Odd that I'm getting to choose both. And there we have it. The weak-mindedness that, like a cancer, eats away at the foundations of strength and dominion. That devours and grows until it undoes and drives for power completely. Know ye then, weak-minded ones, that only if you cast aside all desire and instead focus on the utter mental and physical mastery of supremacy over all, the means as well as the ends will melt into ultimate purpose. This purpose, I have my own. As do you. That much is clear. Though perhaps you may as yet be unaware of its true design and composition. So let us continue our journey, for it is in the journey that purpose takes shape. I guess you did not like our option of speech there. Now let's level up. Alright, so for abilities, something I learned in the co-op game, to increase them by another skill, I'm going to have 2 of that ability. Now, in this case, I'm able to increase it even though I have 1 available and it says there's 1 there, but that 1 is coming from the leadership skill with obedience. So I technically don't have 1 in willpower, which is why I can still get that up to 2 because the bonus from the gear. But I don't think I want a willpower with her. Let me go down to skills. What do I want with you? I'm not entirely sure. Sneaking she gets from cautious. Well, if she's going to be tanky, I'd probably want like shield and armor specialist. So I think I'm going to want to save this point to upgrade one of those 2. And then we get an actual talent. Oh, wow, okay. Gives you 2 extra ability points to spend. Increases damage with crushing weapons. 50% extra damage against opponents that are slowed. Immunity to fear. Gorilla doubles your attack damage while sneaking. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Decreases everyone's attitude by 20, but gives you 1 extra intelligence. Heals you when you're standing in blood. That could be good. Perception bonus for detecting traps and secrets. The lone wolf I probably won't get. Pet power I already have. 2 points of bonus in charisma, but you lose a point in intelligence. I don't want that. Scientist get... Actually, for her... Well, she's not really going to be that heavy of a caster, though. But actually could be. I was thinking about the know-it-all for the extra point in intelligence. Everyone's attitude decreases by 25%, but in melee, opponents will find you less attractive in combat. Thick skin, 5 extra base armor plus man-at-arms times 2. I'm going to say that, probably. There we go. And I'm saving that point. Let's go to tokshen. Let's see, now tokshen... Definitely think I would want to know it all. Well, his intelligence is already 8. I don't think I want to branch off into any more skills, so I think I just want to keep leveling these up. What I want. Not entirely sure. I think I'll just save my skill point as well, but the talent point... Maybe Far Out Man. Increases the range of spells and scrolls by 2 meters. Because if I'm going to make him a battle mage, I would probably prefer kind of close range spells, but I don't know. I'll think about it. So thanks for watching this episode. I'm going to end this one here. Next time, I'm probably going to continue exploring the wilds out here and get into a lot more combat. Probably won't be that much in the way of talking to NPCs in the next one. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.